when we walk in nature, we can feel the spirits of the plants themselves and the trees themselves. It's why everything feels so alive, because everything has spirit. And the lake spirits, the tree spirits, they all have their separate spirits, but again, it's all part of the one consciousness, which is Mother Earth. But we all have our separate, unique experiences, hence why the leaves, the rocks, the lakes, all have their different spirits. Look at this here, an oak tree here to my left, got a pine, and we've got a beech. All parts of the native British trees. Late August, the time of year where the heather comes out in full displays. The true way to get information, true information, is through the heart. It's through the heart chakra. And we do this by getting in touch. Say if you wanted information about the true history of a place, we go to that place, ground to that place, and ask the place for inspiration. Then it comes through us that way. We can't be reading textbooks and things off the internet about the true history, the heart center's history, because the indigenous peoples, for example, they live off the heart, they don't live purely off the brain. Yes, the brain and rational information can be good for getting knowledge about rational events that happened and certain things like that, but for the true essence of something, you can only be contacted by the heart. But it's a hard skill if your consciousness isn't open to it, but the more practice you get by getting out and listening to the heart, it's a tool to navigate you throughout your life, and it's called the path of the heart. You know, I feel like so many people are trying to figure out where we live in the universe and all these complex things when they don't even know how to identify the tree in front of them. Let's start by doing the basic things first, and then we'll be able to advance to more complex things. You'll never find the truth about where we are if you can't even identify a poisonous plant from a medicinal plant. Get in nature, the answers are in nature anyway to where we come from, as the new documentary that's going to come out may start to explain. So yeah, it's fantastic just to get out in nature, because nature holds all the answers to existence. It holds the answers to your own life questions, and it holds the cosmic answers. So at the moment, I'm coming across so much information on the true history of the British Isles, and a lot of it is going in the new documentary that is coming out, working with Armani Studios. Even though it's not too big of a chapter, but we're covering certain aspects. It's a huge documentary covering a variety of subjects. But at the moment, I'm just going to say that because we're in Cumbria, there's so many ancient monuments just here, including Castle Rigg Stone Circle. There's a stone circle up near Ullswater, and there is so many ancient monuments around. But what I was going on to say is that the British Isles as a whole is the heart of the world. It is Albion, and there's two main ley lines that go through the country that, well, the most famous ones obviously the Michael ley line, which runs across the south, and we've got the Albion ley line, the Belinus ley line, that goes straight through the United Kingdom, starting from the Isle of Wight and up until Scotland, running through the centre of England. So this is a powerful gateway of consciousness to awaken the whole world. But in my opinion, Britain is the most destroyed original old world country in the world. Penwitham and Preston, for example, very high energetic points of the world because of what was there with the priest town, which was Preston, and ley land, the ley line running through there, and it's just been destroyed and just hidden. You know, same goes for so many places in the British Isles. So, and Martinmere Lake, obviously, that's been drained, and there was the biggest freshwater lake connected to Arthur. This is all going in the documentary. So keep an eye out for my channel with this documentary coming. It's gonna be soon. It's gonna be by the end of the year, so keep an eye out. I think to gain access to this wisdom, it's important to just go out 1 hour, 2 hours by yourself every night and just sit still. And it's practice, practice, practice using the heart. Because right now we are in an age where technology has taken the front seat and it's dictating people's lives and dictated how people get information. Now, this isn't the way that nature intended. Yes, technology can be helpful, but when it comes to searching for truth and when it comes to, you know, living your best life, we only can use it as a tool. The rest has to come from inside. And it's important because we are being bombarded with information at every turn to do with certain parts of the awakening, to do with every subject you can even think of, old world, spirituality, everything is coming from information, and different people are saying different things all the time and we don't know which way to turn. So the only way is to breathe in the stillness and to understand what your heart wants and what your heart is telling you, because that is the only way to access this truth and ancient wisdom.